Hello everyone and welcome back to 4 Kilobyte Shorts, the Let's Play of Kentucky Route Zero. Recently, well, I don't know how recently, it was mentioned to me. I'll say recently it was mentioned to me, but Kentucky Route Zero Act 2 has come out. Now, if you guys don't remember Act 1, I'm sure you can watch the video if you haven't already seen it. You can go back and watch my previous Let's Play, you can play the game yourself, you know. At the end of Act 2, we found the mystical, magical, if you can call it anything other than that, go ahead. But the magical route to Kentucky Route Zero through a rather oddball television. So we're going to go ahead and just start Act 2. I don't know what's coming. This is, of course, a blind Let's Play, as the last one was. And once again, I will be reading out the text to you guys. I hope you don't mind. This is new. Hello. Letter. Attention, Lula Chamberlain. Read your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust of Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. Ugh, form letters. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the level of standards we have established over 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. I love it. You know, they give you all that fluff, all that love, all that feeling. That's just like we're so in depth and we're so and then just bam, and they hit you with that. Our panel didn't select your application. Oh man, got to put a conjunction there. Just get that extra knuckle in there, you know. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Ouch. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Note, sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Ow. Your opt civet Robert. Oh, here's our first choice. Throws a letter in the wastebasket, folds the letter up, and puts it in her handbag. Well, she's an architect. She's probably very intelligent, very calm and collected, has to think things through, so she'll fold it up and put it in her handbag. Alright. Let's see, opens the folder on her desk, labeled proposals, opens a folder of writing paper on her desk. Well, we are at work. It's important to do work at work, so we will check out our proposals. Lula sorts through documents, all printed on a fading letterhead, reading Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. This sounds like an awesome job. I want to be in the Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Proposal number 1, site hospital. Proposed used auto dealership. It's car health. Proposal number 2, site distillery. Proposed used graveyard. Oh, that's not good. Proposal number 3, site basketball court. Proposed used kennel. That's a lot of open space. Well, let's review proposal number 1 then. Why not? Hospital closed due to repeated sanitation violations. Auto dealership sanitation requirements comparatively lax. Small operating rooms could be repurposed into offices. Large cubicle-style administrative offices could be repurposed into showrooms. I don't know. Would you buy a car from an ex-hospital? Maybe if it were an ex-loony bin. Mental institution. Whichever one you guys want to go with. I don't know. I think I might. It'd be kind of cool. So let's go ahead and endorse that. I have no idea what this does. Proposal number 2, site distillery, proposed use graveyard. There's actually a distillery nearby here that's no longer in use, and it's very church-like, you know. I wouldn't put it as a graveyard, though, because there's a small park in front of it, but, you know. Proposal number 2, distillery is still active, but scaling down operation to less than half of site. Distillery built on top of graveyard originally. Hybrid distillery graveyard could share resources. Chapel, once repurposed into bottling facility, could be repurposed into chapel. Ew? I don't know. What would you call beer distilled near a graveyard? I mean, that would be like my biggest thing. That would be my selling point. It's like distilled near dead people. I'm going to oppose that one. I'm not a big fan. Rick clears his throat. Hello, Rick. You have no face. Busy? Buried. Yikes. Hey, Lula? Did you get my note? About the I think, Rick likes Lula, but we're gonna act nonchalant, I think. So about the proposals, I've just finished them. Oh great, okay, I'll tell Diane. I think she was waiting on... I don't know. So, how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Wait, did Rick write on my letter, or Ew. Creepy, Rick. Creepy, dude. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just saw... Oh, he read my mail! Not only is that against the law, Mr. Rick, that's creepy as all hell. Lula, it's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Ouch. So we have some new people to deal with. Hello, new people. Act 2, Scene 1. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Oh look, it's Shannon and Homer and me. What is my name again? I don't remember. But it's Shannon and Homer and me. With my crippled leg because I got hurt last game. Alright, now once again, I don't know where this game ends. I want you guys to know that. I don't know where this game ends, and this game actually ends very quickly. Like, as soon as the end credits, not end credits, but as soon as the end of the chapter rolls out, it, like, ends the game, and that always craps out my recording. So, at some point, I'm going to have to pause the recording randomly, just to make sure that if I lose anything, I don't lose that much, and that's super important. So, let's talk to Homer, because I miss talking to Homer. Conway, that's my name. Get good rest in the truck. This leg is getting kind of stiff, Homer. Well, I'll have to tell him that. I don't know if that's a good sign. Maybe I just need to walk it out. Yeah, a walk's good for a lot of things. That's very true. Very true, Conway. How you doing, Shannon? Didn't we just pass this place? Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Didn't we just pass this place? I don't think the Zero operates like the roads we were used to. I don't understand it either. So what is this place? It looks like an office building. It looks like a cathedral. What do you think? When I got my electrician's license, I had to go to this government building in Frankfurt, kind of low to the ground, a bit older. Didn't really look like this place, I guess, but they all have the same feel. Bureaucracy in the air, too much concrete. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? We could be in a courtyard. That's technically inside and outside, so we can be both. Ha! Okay, very poetic. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. Aw, she's dicking on my drive-in, man. There's fishing stuff over here. Let's check out the fishing stuff, even though I can't walk very well. Are these TVs in the wall? Creepy. Yeah, I don't like how loud the truck is. I think I might be yelling at you guys. I'm going to crank down the volume just a little bit. Can I touch the pole here? No? Okay. So there's a fishing pole there, so it looks like, I don't know what it's fishing for. I don't see a water line. I'm sure that's really, really dark to you guys, but I can barely even see the bricks. So I'll have to crank up the gamma for you guys to make it eligible, visual, seeable, whichever. The lights sound kind of cool, little annoying, but if you've ever stood next to those lights, they do sound like that. They just click. End of the line. Maybe it's still under construction. We can hope. We can hope. Oh, there's a bell. Let's cling the bell. Cling, cling. I don't know why Shannon doesn't walk everywhere for me. I'm wounded. Oh, there's a guy up there. Hello, guy up there. Two people. There's a lady up there. Hello, lady up there. What? Oh, hello. Receptionist. Hello, receptionist. We drove our car into your living room. Mary Ann. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Either Shannon can ask or Conway can ask. Well, I like this. I like when people ask right off the bat. It's like, you want to settle a bet? Nothing knocks someone off their toes than a complete stranger asking them to figure something out. I'm actually pretty busy, but sure, what's up? Can you be both inside and outside at the same time? Oh, it's nothing. No, yeah. Wow, okay, is that like a philosophy thing, or are you just lost? We're just lost. You're lost, so you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. Yeah, we're not the whiskey delivery people. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. You mean the graveyard distillery? What do the boys from the distillery look like? You've never seen the boys from Hard Times? Oh, see, there it is. That's what you'd call your distillery in a graveyard. You'd call it Hard Times, of course. Or the end of days. I don't know. So, well, count your blessings. They cut a grim profile. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. Yeah, that's the idea. Actually, I'm going to have Conway cut in and ask about Dogwood Drive, because we really are looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood... Nope. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first we've got to get you in the system, so you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now let's see. Oh god, bureaucracy. Rick is booked, proofreading drafts all afternoon. Yeah, and reading other people's mail. Ugh, creepy guy. And Wanda's out on the site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? Grotesques. Now that doesn't mean grotesque isn't gross. I think grotesque is like an art term. Has an alternate definition as an art term, excuse me. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces of its nest, a scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of young girl's hair. The nest is warm, but precariously fragile. Alright. The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across the beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. Dude stole my house. I do love hermit crab, though, just so you guys know. Hermit crab are awesome. Those and is it cuckoo bird? Not cuckoo birds. I think it's cuckoo birds. The ones that knock other birds' eggs out of their nests. Really weird. The television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passengers should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create an illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of a successful elevator design. Dude, if I hadn't have known that, if they didn't tell me that, I have to design an elevator tomorrow. Oh my god, they saved my life. I was going to put no lights in it. The television is playing a closed-circuit security feed of a housing project. The feed switches mechanically between locations: a hallway, a disused plot of grass, a stairwell, a mailbox. Okay, well, why their security feed on a mailbox? I don't know, but okay. The television is playing a silent video of an empty theater. A microphone sits in the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dimmed. The speaker hums impatiently. It's like modern art, man. I would go down the stairs, but I'm going to go see if that lady's back, because I'm not entirely sure what to do other than see if the lady's back. Or maybe talk to Shannon. Why are we going this way? Go around the sign, Conway. There you go, buddy. Hey, nice lady, are you back? Did you make your calls? Yes, Mary Ann. She made her calls. Maybe something good has happened. Mary Ann. Oh, good. I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Yeah, especially with bureaucracy. Ingestion clerk. Ugh. Well, I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion process, but she's only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor reviewing some diagrams. The elevator is just back to the left there, 5th floor. Back to the left. Okay, thank you, nice lady. Can Homer come too? Or does he have to chill outside? Because I'd really love to bring Homer inside. Oh, books. Hello, books. Oh, she said there were books over here, huh? 3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Japanese death haiku? That's a weird thing to be placed in there. Conway leaves the book. I'm curious about that envelope. The envelope reads Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. The Bureau of Secret Tourism. You know, that's a great way to get people's attention, right? Hide something. If I were to do that, if I had to give people brochures, I'd like hide them under stuff. People would be like, oh, what's that thing over there? Doesn't, you know, I'd like paint it to look like $1 or something, and people would be like, money, free money, and they'd totally go over there and pick it up, and they'd be like, oh man, this is just a brochure to go to an amusement park. Dude, we should go to this amusement park. She's on the 5th floor, right? That's what she said. Conway scans a column of elevator buttons. 5th floor, diagrams and drafts. 4th floor, archives and records. 3rd floor, bears. They have a floor for bears? 3rd floor is bears? I love it. It's a bear floor. That's great. 2nd floor, conference room. 1st floor, clerk's offices. And then the lobby. Yeah, she's on the 5th floor. Diagrams and desks. I know you guys are like, KB, why didn't you go to the bear floor? Well, I'm curious. But maybe we can... Let's see. There's the 2nd floor. 3rd floor! There's bears! Look at that! There's just bears all up on the 3rd floor. There's records, okay. And then apparently there's only one dude up here on the 5th floor. There's bears on the... Why do you people have bears in your office? Whoa, you really gotta get that checked, dude. Should we go back? I really feel like we should go back. I'm gonna do us a favor though. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording just for a second in case the bears eat us. That's what I'm gonna do. So 1 second, guys. Alright. Just in case the bears eat us, just in case something goes weird, we are going to see the bears. Because you guys want to see the bears, and you know what? Honestly, I want to see the bears too. There are bears on the 3rd floor. I don't care if she's on the 5th floor. There are bears on the 3rd floor. Yeah. Bears. We go to bears. Bears. No, come on. Bears. I gotta see these bears, man. Dude's looking at us like, where are you going? Whoa, is he actually looking at it? Yeah, he's staring at it. He's like watching the elevator go down. Creepy. Hello, bears. Are bears gonna eat us? Okay, there are bears, and they have relatively no interest in us. They're all looking at us creepy-like, but we can... Wait, are those... Alright, interesting. Okay. So yeah, there are bears on this floor. They don't eat us. They just kind of creepily look at us, which is just really weird. Alright, we can go to the records floor, but I don't think there's any real reason to go to the records floor. I really was curious about the bears, though, so we did have to come and visit the bears and say, hello, bears. And goodbye, fluffy bears, you crazy, crazy bears. You guys should take the bears and you should have them do filing stuff. I mean, the bears aren't doing anything. If you're paying them, you might as well have them do filing or something. Alright. Up, up, up. Oh, the dude's not looking at us anymore. Ding dong! Modern elevators talk to you, though. Oh, record player. Yeah, let's fix that. Give it a good bump. Ah, much better. I like that. Hello, clerk. I fixed your radio. Or your record player. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Are you Lulu Chamberlain? Sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk. That would be what I would say. It's like, I'm looking for an ingestion clerk. Bears, 3rd floor. Oh, no, I'm an interior spatial analyst. I can't help you with that. I think the ingestion clerks have all gone home for the night. Lulu might be able to help you. She's pretty senior. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the 1st floor. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... Oh, well, pardon me, sir. I'll let you get back to your interior analysis. That's a wall. That's a window. Stop staring at my butt. Nice music, though. It is nice that we fixed his... And he didn't even thank us for fixing his thing. He's talking about how I'm... Oh, elevator music. Is down on the 1st floor. No, see, it's going to be on the 3rd floor with the bears. She's going to, like, be chilling with the bears. Anyway, we fixed his radio and he didn't even say thank you, or his record. Well, I'm going to keep calling it a radio, even though it's a record. Clerk's office, yeah. So, we fixed his record player and he calls us a distraction, even though his record player's just sitting there going... Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Whoa, bear's looking at us. So, this is going to be totally weird. Oh, there she is. Hey, Lulu. And Rick, you creepy bastard. I like how I can recognize people by their no face and their odd clothes. Rick, hello? Are you lost? Very much so, yes. Okay, well, let's get you pointed in the right direction, then. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Well, thank you, Rick. You're extremely helpful, man. I know that's her. I guess I could have just said I'm looking for Lulu, but we'll go through the bureaucratic way of doing this. I guess being kind of jerkish about it kind of gets us in trouble. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent addresses. Ingestion card? I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. Let's just skip it. Which one of you is Lulu Chamberlain? Yeah, Shannon will do it. Oh, sure, that's her in the cardigan. What's a cardigan? Oh, it's that thing. Actually, I know what a cardigan is, but what she's wearing does not look like a cardigan. It looks like an orange jacket. And no, that's not the same thing. Lulu, having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. I'll have Conway be nice. Arthritis? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural that they want to kill each other now. I like her sense of humor. It's hard to be funny when your joints are slowly wearing down the ends of your bones. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. And this concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? Um, we're having trouble navigating the zero. Well, we need to know exactly where we're going. So we're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at, pardon me, we all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer. And made sculptures. You were a hippie? But that dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the zero? A gas station attendant told us we need to take the zero to get there. Whoa, is the zero wigging out? Look at that, the zero's wigging out. Are all of them doing that? Oh my god, all of them are doing that. Like, zero has its own little thing where it... Oh, that's creepy. It's like if you were to say zero, it would come out sounding cloudy and weird. Well, we could say Shannon. No, we'll say the gas station attendant, because the gas station attendant was the first guy we talked to, and he told Conway that we had to come here, and that's what led to all this crap. So a gas station attendant told us we'd have to take the zero to get there. Gas station attendant, I see. Friendly blind man about my age, hangs out with an old cat, likes to pretend he's a poet. His name is Joseph. Do you know him? I don't remember the old cat. Joseph and I used to work together, and we lived together. We were friends. Well, that's nice, Lulu. But that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he's pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course. And now he's implicated you, quite inconsiderately. And in your condition, it's appalling. So I'm very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Get over yourself? But where's Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one? No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases, and it's all too confusing for the computers. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error, name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Oh god, I have to go to the records room. Take the bears! We will bring an army of bears to the record room. Okay, let's see. Do you have record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up in the archives and records, 4th floor. It'll be filled under 0 for oddonyms. Oh, excuse me, oddonyms, like oddities. Okay, oddonyms probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. Really? By the love of God. I guess I should have had Shannon yell at her at that point. Going up? No, in. Yeah, in then up. More elevator music. Gotta love me some elevator music. Archives and records, so 4th floor. Yeah, this is bureaucracy for you. Can't keep everything on the same floor, and you gotta constantly go to different ones. Yes. Bears. We're eventually gonna go to bears, I know it. 4th floor. It's gonna say oddities and something, and it's gonna say see bears. Like, specifically, go see the bears. Go talk to the bears. The bears. Stop looking at the elevator. Well, I guess once you pass a floor, it does kind of ding, and you look at the thing. Oh, this is insanity. Alright. Documents. Shannon, you're in the way, kid. My leg's all screwed up. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system with all these boxes. I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Well, let's try the inside the front cover. So maybe somebody wrote a note or a map. Note in logbook. Document staff, please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automobiles, driving, brakes, etc. But air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. I love it. I love it. Let's try inside the back cover. You know, we'll just skip right to the end, right? Note in logbook. Failing antique shops, folder missing. List to check on page 63 but not present. Failing antique shops. Don't I drive an antique truck? Yeah, let's check page 63. Check in failing antique shops Monday 3 p.m. Signee Ed Baum. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, we work for an antique shop. At least that's where our truck came from, right? We had breakfast with the guy or the lady I thought was a dude because of the name. See, I remember these things. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Coal mining operations. We were in a coal mine. Got our leg crushed. Page 1. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Shannon, I got nothing here, man. What do you got over there? Nothing? Me neither. Oh. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. We're going to have to go driving again, aren't we? Shannon, you drive. My leg is screwed up. Unless we have to go talk to the bears. I don't want to talk to the bears. Well, no, actually, I kind of do. What would bears have to say? I mean, honestly. Probably something important. Yes, her office is down on the first floor. We will go back to the first floor. Eventually. We're going to kind of skip this a little bit. First floor, clerk's offices. See, this is what bureaucracy is like, you know? I have a meeting on the 10th floor, and you're down on 6th, then you go up to the 10th floor, and you have your meeting, and it only lasts like 10 minutes, and you have to go back down to 6, but along the way, the elevator stops at 8, and you bump into some guy, and you're like, oh, hey, buddy, and he's like, hey, I need your help over here in this thing. Yeah, it's no fun. Bureaucracy sucks. Lula, you led me astray, young lady. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This is a cathedral not so long ago, can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. Wait, reclaimed it while it was still in use? That just seems rude. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect, at the church. Mary Ann at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments on the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in the small neighborhood on the East Bridge of Bowling Green. Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Well, I can't be mad at you, Lula. You're too polite. And you also got rejected for your School of Architecture. And your bones are eating each other. And if you're polite after all of that, you deserve a cookie. So I won't be mad at you. Not today. Yeah, nowhere else to go unless we want to see the bears. Maybe the bears do all the analysis. That would make sense, I think, if the bears did all the analysis. Is this the lobby? Yes, we are going to the lobby. See, now Mary Ann's staring at us funny. That's creeping me out, man. Oh, wait, no, not that way, Conway. Go around the outside, buddy. Conway. There you go. Can't be walking backwards to a receptionist, man. You might upset the nice lady. Marianne, I have a question for you. Marianne, where do we go from here? We need to go visit people in a church warehouse thing. Whatever the hell that is. I don't know. Dude, such a peacefully awkward sound. Get what you need? Be straight with me. What is this place? Just another office, lady. Just another job. But you kicked out a congregation to set up your office? I wasn't here for that, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. Still, I wouldn't judge until I'd seen everything. They've got a new church now. The Bureau set it up for them out of some of their old storage space. I'm sure it's very nice. Oh yeah, corrugated metal and you know, no air conditioning. It sounds great. You'll see it for yourself. Just get back on the 0 and drive until you hit the crystal, then turn around. Are these guys used to driving on weird backwards underdeveloped psychotic roads that have like weird words? It'll make sense once you get on the road. You can handle it. So get on the road, hit the crystal, turn around? and then we'll end up at a church? Like a church? Not like a converted church? You guys won't be at the other place, right? Because now I'm confused. Hey, Homer, buddy. How you doing? Hey, it's our truck. Let's get in our truck. Actually, before we get in our truck... No. I was going to say before we get in our truck, but I already clicked it. So hopefully we don't crash out or something. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, this must be the 0. Ooh, creepy. It's like a waveform. What do we got in the book here? Let's check our book. Oh, this is our, yeah, okay. Wait. Storage Facility, Bureau of Secret Tourism, River Tunnels, Bureau of Secret Tourism Gallery, Bureau of Secret Tourism Mineral Springs, Bureau of Secret Tourism Meditation Tunnels, and Valley. Okay, cool. So it's other places we can go. But we're not going to worry about that. What I am going to do is, once again, I'm going to pause just for a second, because once again, I don't know where the game's going to end, so I'm just going to go ahead and pause, and then plop right back here with you guys so we can continue our adventures. Let's just be one moment. Alright, we are back. Now, she said head up the tunnel. Well, the tunnel goes in 2 directions, so up the tunnel, I guess we'll head this way until we hit the crystal. Our 2-dimensional wheel is 3-dimensional-ish. Wow, this is awesome. Oh, we hit the crystal. Now we gotta turn around, right? 65. No, we don't want to take the 65. She just said turn around. So we were going to turn around and head back. Now, it should be a church? No, Bureau. Well, she said, okay, well, maybe if we hit the crystal and then say turn. This is so awesome. I love this. Whoever did this, well, I know who did it. The designer of the game did it, but wow, this must have taken a really long time. 8192. Okay. I guess that's how you turn around, is you just turn around. Where does this take us? Oh, wow. Okay, that's gone now. What's this way? Self-storage. No, that's not where we're heading. We need to head to the... Oh, wait, no, maybe that's it. Yeah, it's a... Is it self-storage? Is that where the church is located? I know they said storage facility, right? That would be self-storage or a different kind of storage? Act 2, Scene 2. Oh, okay, we made it. Yay. St. Thomas Church. Cool. Ooh, random access self-storage. Area C entry. Wow, is that like glass or is it like a hanging sign? It's hard to tell. Ooh, a janitor. Hello, janitor. Let's talk to Shannon, though. Is that it? Over there? It's dusty in here. You work with antiques. You should be used to a little dust, right? Well, maybe. Let's go talk to janitor. Hey, where's Homer? Oh, he must be back at the car. I don't know where the car's at. Are those little paper people? Or are they cleaning supplies? Oh, here for the night mass? What kind of mass is it? Tonight. It's a homily on work and need. I hadn't heard this one before. Are you the preacher? Oh, I'm the janitor. I guess this must look pretty strange, a church within a congregation. Without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night. 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. Then the preacher stopped coming too, but he left his old tapes. Same with the organist, and I found some old acetates in the Bureau archives, photos of people in churches, so I keep it running. You do want... Whoa. You do what you have to, right? Right now, we have to find the Bureau of Documents. Oh, you're from the Bureau. I moved all those documents to Unit C315 to make room for the Mass. It's down at the other end of the building. Same floor. I need to get the night Mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I'd better get this running. Brandon presses play on an old tape machine. Conway listens to the homily. I can either listen, or I can talk. Well, we'll listen. We'll just sit and listen. Preacher, there are many days on which we proclaim the value of labor, and celebrate the piety of hard working through feast or abstinence, recognizing Saint Joseph, the worker, who was foster father to our Lord Jesus, and who trained him in carpentry and in the merit of sweat. And this is one such day. We'll keep listening, I guess. On this day, we celebrate with the feast of St. Joseph, the worker, and on this day, other workers are also celebrating. Workers who do not attend Mass, or even one like it. Even workers who do not attend a church at all, but who toil with clarity, with dedication, with perspicacity, who do as we do here in our church, inasmuch as they reflect their activity of God. As we do, they cultivate the earth, and at sundown, they call the fruit of their labor very good. That's actually kind of awesome. I'll keep listening. My leg is killing me. Well, that's not cool. We'll keep listening. Beyond the church, this day is celebrated in remembrance of a violent protest in Chicago, and to honor the 4 martyrs who were unjustly persecuted in its wake, having not only pursued their vocation in their daily labor, but also having pursued their avocation in the form of protest, activism, community building, radicalization, scholarship, and finally martyrdom. Their and our advocating being is as it should be for us all, as members of the church or otherwise, to secure for our fellow workers the right to labor with dignity. For whatever reason, I thought of the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. That's not right, is it? So, just as there is no dignity without sacrifice, there is no vocation without avocation. Just as the left eye perceives that which is to the left, and the right eye perceives that which is to the right, and these images are summed, differentiated, and incorporated, and we find in our mind's eye an after-image of divine light, only where love and need are one. And the work is play for mortal stakes, as the deed ever really is the deed ever really done, for heaven and the future's sake. Okay, that's it. Next, there are some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think, and I don't remember them anyway. Hi, got it. We were just talking about work and hobbies. We were just listening to the sermon. What? I found what we came here to get, the file on street name changes. You don't look good. Let's head back to the bureau and get this straightened out, and then maybe we should get to see that doctor the clerk recommended. Maybe we should see the doctor first? Thank you, nice janitor. It was a very lovely sermon that you have played on tape. I don't know if he actually cares or not, but he seems like a really nice guy. Whoa. No, that wasn't creepy or anything. Okay. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck? I think my leg is stuck. Shit. Okay, I'm going to pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. Wait, this is when we were in the tunnel. Here, let's get you onto the tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Whoa. Hey, old man, look at me. Can you hear me? What happened? I don't know. He collapsed. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine for a minute. The old mine where we met. No, I don't want to listen to another sermon, thank you. The first one was hard enough to read. Yeah, I think I need to see that doctor. Yes, you do. Hands branded the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky going back and forth between, you know, here and there. The bureau's the only way I know. Some of those folks do it all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came, find the crystal, and then turn around. Always seems like a good idea to me. Alright, back the way we came, which I guess is this way. We'll find the crystal. Hopefully Conway's gonna be okay, man. His leg's really screwed up. Don't want to get infected or nothing. This is so awesome, without question. This. Whoop! There you go, crystal. What do we got? Can we turn around at all? Oh, there you go. Route 65. Okay, Route 65 is a different route. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Because we were on like 611 something or other. No, that's the bureau. That's not what we want. We'll keep going this way though. The Jaws? Whoa, creepy. We're not going to deal with the Jaws right now. We're going to head back around the Bat Wings. Cool. I'm Batman. Wait. The TV. Okay, the TV goes back where we came. Wait, what? Isn't the bureau here? Wow. This is wicked. The cactus. Okay. The antlers. Whoa, this is sweet. The scarecrow. Wow, this is really interesting. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Okay, we're back at the bureau. Alright, well, we'll try the crystal again, because the crystal's this way. And it should take us somewhere. Alright, we'll stop at the crystal. And it takes us to... No, I don't want to go to 8192. 8192 is the wrong way. So let's head back to the Bureau. I think I'm getting the hang of this, but just, wow, it's weird. Now, she said did she say her doctor was just up the road? Oh, wait. Whoops. I guess you don't actually have to turn around. You can just click to turn. Is this the crystal we took last time? I don't think it is, but we'll see. Okay. Head back this way, and where are we? We're back at the Bureau. Okay, we'll head to the Bureau, because it doesn't seem like we're going to run into the doctor here. Unless he's like the scarecrow or the other... Oh, Act 2, Scene 3. Okay, so yeah, we had to head back here. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Alright, so once again, just for safety's sake, gonna pause really quick, and then we'll come right back. Promise, promise.